Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome back to another JacobsClash episode. Today, we are back on the Rushed account. And, well, we are in a new Clash of Clans season, new month. Happy September 1st. And this one is a little bit different as far as the Gold Pass goes. We're going to be talking about the Gold Pass. We're going to be buying the Gold Pass today. And we're also going to be claiming up these clan game rewards. And, of course, getting all of these builders going and talking about CWL. So let's just hop right into it, starting with the Gold Pass over here. I woke up this morning, I was like, I'm excited to see what the new skin is. There is no skin. Yeah, they have decided to go away from dropping hero skins every single month in the Gold Pass. Their reasoning was, well, they wanted something that everyone could use right away, right? So there isn't not everyone has a king's, or most people have a king, but not everyone has a royal champion. Not everyone has a grand warden because they're not at Town Hall 11. They're not at Town Hall 13. So instead, they've gone with a decoration. The decision dice, yeah, the decision dice looks very, very cool. But I personally am not in love with the decision because I know a lot of people primarily just bought the Gold Pass just for the skin. Even if that is not the greatest value ever, we have been expecting a skin since the last, I don't know, since Gold Passes have been coming out, like for the last 3 years or something. So I feel like actually the Gold Pass is still $7 and the value has decreased a lot in my opinion because now pretty much they are still going to be releasing the new skins for this season, 4 new skins, but this time instead of basically getting one for $7, right, plus all the additional value, you're going to have to buy every single skin for $10, and I don't really like that at all, but that's just my 2 cents. Obviously, this is, they're trying this out, so make sure to give your feedback in this video on Twitter, X. Tell me if you guys like it, if you don't like it. But it's, again, not going to stop me from buying the Gold Pass because I buy the Gold Pass mainly just for the value that we receive from all the magic items. And that's going to greatly help us through this video and for the next month. So let me go buy this real quick and I will be right back. All right, there we go. Gold Pass has been received. That is awesome. Of course, we can go over here and now claim our free decision dice. Again, does look pretty cool with the animation style. I've already talked about all that, but let's go mainly claim this builder boost. That is the main reason why we buy the Gold Pass right at the beginning of the new season. Let's go place the decision dice. It's actually kind of massive, to be honest, and we don't have a lot of space on the map. Does it fit on the side? Oh, it does. Okay, not bad at all. Definitely does pop in relation to some other magic items. It's definitely has that D&D vibe, which is definitely pretty cool. But let's go over to the clan games menu over here. This was the second thing on the docket. Of course, it was a big clan game season because it was Clashiversary last month. So we can go over here and buy a book of everything. Again, we did not put in work. We did not put in work at all for our clan. We are bums, right? So we are instead going to go over here and just get to claim one item in each of these tokens, or one item in each of these tiers right here. I'm going to go, this is basically 50 gem equivalent, that's fine. And this looks alright. The Book of Everything is the main thing. Oh, I guess I'm covering it, you can't even see it. Book of Everything, Book of Fighting, couple builder potions, and some loot and gems on the back side. Big shout out to the JC Rushers clan. Again, another season with over 100,000 points in participation. So big shout out to everyone in the clan. Now, as you can see, we have 4 out of 5 builders available. We have quite a bit of loot and we have 645 gems. First thing I am going to do with all of those gems is actually going to go over to this builder's apprentice. So let me go click him. Let's go upgrade him real quick. He is now to level 2. So now when we assign him, he is of course going to take off 2 hours every single hour, if that makes sense at all, right? But now let's go back over and see if we can start spending some of these builders, right? So I'm going to go over here and claim our treasury loot, and then let's go check out our magic items. That's not how we check out our magic items. Right over here. We have every single book. We have a Dark Elixir rune, and that is pretty much all we have to work with right now. So not as good as I would have hoped, to be honest, because we, of course, don't have that gold rune. We don't have that elixir rune just yet. I guess I could have bought the elixir rune, so that is definitely on me. But I'm going to go over here. This seems very, very simple, but I'm going to go keep upgrading all of these cannons. They are going to take an hour and a half. I'm going to pop a builder potion while we're at it as well. Now that I popped the builder potion, it means it's go time. I need to figure out what I'm going to upgrade. I think I'm going to start with these elixir storages over here. I want to make sure we have maximum value when we are upgrading those things. And of course, last episode, we were working on upgrading these expos. And as you can see, they are all upgraded to level 8 and to level 7. They do get quite expensive now, though. This is, I believe, the Town Hall 14 level expo. So again, we are trying to slowly fix that rush over here. We're getting pretty darn close, but it is going to cost traditionally 14 million and 10 days. Of course, with the boost, it is 12.6 million and 9 days. Not bad, but we also don't have the loot to do that at all right now. So instead, with the 10 million elixir, let's go and start over here in the laboratory, see what we can upgrade. I am going to scroll through here. We have finished all of our core troops, as I like to call it, in our hog riders, and then in our spells. So what we can work on is invisibility spell, earthquake spells, or any of these dark elixir troops, really. So let's go back over to the laboratory now and see what we can do. I am going to start us off with a... Let's do an invisibility spell, and we're actually going to use a book of spells right now, and that worked out pretty well. And now on top of that, I am going to, I didn't plan this ahead too well. I kind of, just like most videos, just hop in here. I'm like, let's just start recording and see what the heck happens. How can we spend some of this dark elixir? I guess we need to upgrade these heroes eventually. 20,000 there. 50,000 right there, 23 gems to free up a builder. That's not bad at all right there. And that is enough dark elixir where I feel like we've spent it, where I feel like I can go in here, spend a rune of dark elixir. The main reason is I want to go in here. We have a book of fighting that we can go in here and spend. And of course, we have maxed out our dark elixir storage, so we can hold 370,000 dark elixir. So that means we can do one of these bigger upgrades. And I'm thinking either the Druid or the Apprentice Warden. The Druid is going to be a little bit more expensive, take a little bit more time. So we're going to use a Book of Fighting on the Druid, get him to level 3. So now we are one level away from maxing out the Druid, which is pretty awesome, right? So let's go back over here. Anything to look forward to in the events tab? Not really. We have Clan War League right around the corner. Halfway through the month, we do have a new update. So that'll be interesting to check in on our main account to see if we have basically anything else to do, right? Because we are completely maxed and pretty much just waiting at this point. So we have 2.2 million. We have the laboratory still open. I feel like we should upgrade something. Can we upgrade anything? Not anything that matters other than this earthquake spell that we do use a day in 18 hours. Of course, we are not going to use that book of everything. We're going to treat that book of everything pretty much like a book of building, in my opinion. And that is greatly going to help us with some of these expo upgrades, as they are our longest upgrades we do have left. As of course, you've seen multiple of these episodes, I hope. We have completely maxed out all of our offensive-based buildings. We've upgraded pretty much all of our defenses at this point as well, other than our expos, well, our core defenses, right? But again, this might be a little bit shorter episode, but I think we're going to call it right there. Again, I want you to tell me in the comments what you think about not having a free skin this season. I am not in love with it, to be honest. But maybe they'll change it next month. Definitely seems like a kind of a radical change, just because they've been doing a free skin for the last 3 months. But again, tell me what you think. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Goodbye.